we going to do for this next architecture and build video?
Man, it's going to have to be good, though.
It's got to get provocative.
It's
Give
gonna
people what they want.
Get them going. What are you guys doing?
What is going on here?
Well, I mean, Steam runs on Linux, so we thought it was a little bit of a gray area, you know?
A gray area? It's the middle of the workday here, boys.
Hold on, though.
Oh, he said they ran on Linux?
Yeah.
You guys got 3 of those?
We do.
All right, we got a little bit of idea, I think, that we can make this a real gray area. Do you mind if we borrow those for a little bit?
Go for it.
All right.
Yeah. All right, let me see.
Let's do this thing. All right, so if you haven't figured it out yet, we're going to combine one of our favorite things with our new favorite thing. We're going to build a Ceph cluster on Steam Decks, or at least we're going to try. So we've got our setup here. We've got our new toys. I've got one at home. Mitch got one. Everyone got the new toy. But how are we going to do this? How is this even possible? Why don't you tell us about the Steam Decks? And first of all, are we crazy?
I think we're a little crazy, but that's why everyone loves us, I think. And 2, I think it's going to work. I'm actually pretty sure it's going to work, but let's go through what the Steam Deck is first. So these are handheld gaming machines, as you probably well imagine from our intro. But underneath, it's really a quite powerful little handheld PC. So you've got Zen 2 CPU, so a quad-core, 8-thread Zen 2 CPU.
Okay, so not even an ARM CPU. Like, we got a full-fledged
x86. You
Woo!
Got it.
Okay, well, that makes that easy.
So you're talking probably state-of-the-art CPU from 4 years ago in the desktop space.
That's AMD,
And
right?
that's AMD, yeah. So shout out AMD because it makes some really power efficient, great chips. For graphics, not quite as important for what we're doing, but just to talk about it, they have RDNA 2 graphics, so pretty powerful there as well. Also AMD. DDR5, so 16 gigs of DDR5 onboard memory. And the big thing that we're going to have to, the obstacle we're going to have to go overcome is the Wi-Fi. And I'm really interested to see the latency and how that's going to...
Yeah, true. We've never built a Ceph cluster over Wi-Fi.
No, exactly. For good reason.
And a disclaimer here, too. We're doing this live. We did a little pre-prep, but we don't know if this is going to work.
Exactly. I think that's the funnest way to do it. It's the best way to do it. I don't want to do it all behind the scenes and then just fake like we're a surprise. No! We're actually doing this for the first time. So... there's going to be a little bit of prep work that we're going to have to do to kind of make it bend to our will.
Yeah, we got to get Ceph ready first, right?
Exactly.
Because we're not going to... Are we going to install from like binaries, or are we going to containerize this?
I think containerization is definitely the way to go. So we're running on SteamOS, which is its own Linux. Well, it's its own Linux distro, but it's based on Arch Linux, right?
Okay.
So we're not starting from left field somewhere. We've got a really good base here. So... but I think the best way for sure is to containerize this, right?
Yeah. Listen, I'll on my deathbed say that a binary Ceph install of a bare metal cluster is the way to go.
Yep.
But we're already out here in left field here. We're building a Wi-Fi gaming cluster, Ceph cluster. So containers probably make that simpler. So
exactly.
Let's roll with that.
Yeah. So first thing that we're gonna have to overcome is the partitioning of the SteamOS. It's just it's built for gaming, right? So the vast majority of the partitions is left on the home directory where all your games are going to go. So Podman, the container framework that we're going to use to build Ceph on, uses the var directory by default, and we could definitely go down the rabbit hole and make it save everything to the home directory. But I think the easiest way is just to boot into a live ISO and start rearranging the
partitions. Yeah, we're not going to use this thing in production, right?
No, exactly. So we'll make that, well... That remains to be seen.
Okay. We'll say that for the end.
So yeah, we're just going to make that partition a little bigger. And so we'll also screen record at the same time. So that'll be fun. You guys will actually get to watch the actual screen recording.
All right, sick. So we got our 3 Steam Decks here.
Yep.
We're going to try to build a Ceph cluster out of it.
Yep.
What are we doing for storage?
So for storage, we have a 512 gig SD card on each of these, and that's going to be our OSD. So
okay, and then there is an NVMe in each. Well, not necessarily, but there's
there's the actual internal SSD, which is NVMe on one of them, and I believe it's eMMC SSD for the remaining 2. But still, more than
so the OS will live there. We'll use the SD card as the OSD.
You got it.
Oh, buddy, we're doing a lot of things we've never done before.
Yep, for sure.
Okay, cool. So step 1, we'll get Ceph Ceph ready.
Ceph ready.
So we'll get Podman installed.
Cephadm.
Yeah, it's just like, come on, Valve, you didn't pre-plan for people like this to build Ceph clusters, like.
Right.
Anyway, whatever, it's Linux.
That's right. So we'll use Yay to compile Cephadm on the fly, and we'll use just regular old Pacman to install Podman. That's one thing that I hate. When you have Pacman and Podman on the same machine, I regularly will use the two commands when I'm flying through.
That's this industry, man. Just words get. Actually, that's the beautiful part of open source. Everyone gets to name.
Yeah, everyone gets their own name.
Blah blah blah. Okay, so we're gonna get Ceph ready.
Yep.
We cheated already, and we do have 2 of them ready.
Yep.
We're gonna do this one live.
Yep.
And then we're gonna do the actual Ceph build,
Exactly.
We haven't
For
seen
the
that
first
yet.
time, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, and also one other thing we should mention too is the distros come with a read-only file system for good reason, right? A lot of people that get these are not Linux gurus by any stretch, so they try to kind of put some training wheels on there to make sure no one breaks things too badly. But we're gonna have to remove those.
We're blowing those right off.
We're blowing those right out. So I think that explains pretty much everything we're gonna do, at least at this point. So we can get to it.
In the great words of wasn't Bill O'Reilly? Let's do it live.
Let's do it live. All right. So, well, I've already got these two playing games, so let's just hop on in and take a look at what games we got playing. We got No Man's Sky on one, we got Stardew Valley on the other, and this is the one we're going to actually bootstrap the cluster on.
Shout out to No Man's Sky for having the most disastrous launch of all time and then saving their game.
Yep.
If anyone never checked out No Man's Sky, do it. Stardew Valley, well, it's a classic at this point. Everyone loves Stardew.
I guess I should also mention another big goal of this is to be able to game while the Ceph cluster is also running.
Jeez, so man, you're flexing the scope already.
So that's definitely something we want to make sure we can do. So let's get started. All right, so we're booted into a live image here, running off of our little Steam Deck dock. So we've got a USB flash drive that's running a live SteamOS. And what we're going to do now is we're going to start taking off those locks and starting to fix things, get them ready.
Jailbreaking it?
I guess we could call it jailbreaking if we want to be edgy.
If we want to be edgy. It's Linux, man. You're not jailbreaking anything.
All right, so first is let's go.
Don't tell Valve we did this.
Yeah. KDE Partition Manager is really good. Normally I'm definitely a command line guy, but this really makes changing partition sizes really easy and fun. I don't know about fun, but it makes it easy.
Yeah.
All right.
Fun.
So we've got our NVMe here.
Okay. So what are we looking at here? This is the onboard NVMe?
Yeah, this is the onboard NVMe of this Steam Deck here. It's 256 gigs. And so if you can see here, our home directory is 227 gigabytes, but our var is 256 megabytes or megabytes.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have a big discrepancy here.
I love the completeness, by the way.
Yeah, right. I gotta use the perfect naming.
Yeah, keep going.
So let's shrink.
I'm just gonna screw with you the whole time.
Yeah,
so keep rolling. Sorry.
So this is what we're gonna do first. So first we're gonna resize this thing. So 227 or 233 megabytes. Let's drop that down to maybe 80,000. That's enough to give us at least one big game. Probably almost every game.
So 80 gigs.
Yeah, you got it. 80 gigs.
Oh, you're just going flat. I like it.
Yeah, why not? There we go. So that, actually, you know what? Like, I got a lot of space. Let's just do 100. Why not? There. So, and then we're gonna move the partition over to the end, like so.
Why?
Because we have to increase the size of these ones as well. So you got to make sure it's aligned properly there. All right. So there we go. So now we've got some unallocated storage here, and now we can just start moving things over. So let's take our varb, which it's weird that it calls it varb. It's really just your Etsy directory. I don't know why it does that, but that's what it is. So let's make that a little bigger too. So let's just go.
Why are we doing this?
Because Podman's containers by default get stored in var, in a subdirectory of var, right?
Deep in there, yeah.
And so by default, if you try to create a Ceph cluster on something that small where you only have 256 megabytes, it's going to fail. So what you could do is you could try to set a custom location, but it can be annoying to get it to work properly. And I was just like, hey, here's an easier way that we
couple ways to skin the cat.
Yeah, there's a couple ways to skin the cat, exactly. All right, so we got 10
Figuratively
gigs.
speaking, of course.
For that one. And then let's go our actual var directory, and let's resize that one as well, actually. Let me edit.
I see they use ButterFS as their root drive. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Okay, so let's go 50,000 on that. And final one that we have to touch is this one. Let's just do 829. Might as well use the whole the whole drive. There. Okay, so everything is aligned, but now we actually have to apply it. So this is going to take probably a few minutes. Thankfully, not too long because it is NVMe. These other ones wouldn't be as quick as this one, but that's why I saved this for last.
Mm-hmm.
So let's apply these operations and wait. All right, we're back. We're booted into the SteamOS here on the NVMe. As you can see, we're no longer using the flash drive and our live ISO. Thankfully, that's really, really slow and annoying. We've had a couple little trials and tribulations up to this point.
Our plan was to show you all the technical difficulties, but our screen recording software was the technical difficulty this time.
Yep.
So just
let's hand wave that away.
Yeah, hand wave that away, but we're back.
We're back.
Energy drinks are here.
Yep.
Cheeks are red.
Yep.
Time to keep moving.
So we already did a little bit here that we would have showed on camera. We're going to just go through the process. First thing I would have done is put a password on it. Now we're going to pull the training wheels off of the OS. And the first thing to do there is let's get SteamOS's read-only removed. Let's use sudo for that. So there we go. So now also what I did was initialize.
You're gonna have to sudo that too.
Yes. Key dash init. And it should just do it exactly. And then also we want to populate. And I'm going to get rid of the sudo need any second now because I will never remember to do it. All right, so next step, I'm just going to pop on as root here.
Pop on,
there
pop in, pop out.
Let's go. So now we're in this root.
Pop off the training wheels, baby. Let's go.
Pop off the training wheels is right. All right, so we also want to enable SSH, which isn't by default, so let's do that right now. So system control, enable SSHD, and let's do it right now, sir.
Do it.
Cool. Okay. We also want root to be able to log in to make it nice and easy for us. So I'm going to hop on in and pop on over to the SSH config file.
We're going a little squirrely here.
Yeah,
we haven't even got to the hard part
yet. If you watched our Veeam architecture and build video, we were at this point at like 1 hour in, and we're already there now in this video. All right, so permit root login. Maybe not.
Look at you, buddy. Vim search.
Where is it?
It's probably in a .d file.
Hang on. Am I in the right file even?
Yeah, but just see if there's
oh,
a
no, I'm
.d.
not. No, I'm not.
Oh, it's
SSHD. There we go.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. All right, so we're going to enable.
Because I'm seeing that like the Rel 9, like Rocky 9, Rel 9,
yeah.
like the SSHD config file is like bare bones as anything.
Oh, yeah.
It's all in a .d now.
Got it.
You know, because you got to move things every time you do a major release.
Make it super annoying. Keep them
guessing,
guessing, keep them on their toes.
Right?
Yeah. All right, so there we go. So now I am also going to restart. So we should be good to go there. So next step, I guess, we want to get Podman installed. So let's do that first. So
we're just using Pacman, right?
Yep, exactly. So let's go Pacman S for install and Podman.
Pacman Podman. That's not going to get annoying.
It is very annoying. I'm not going to lie.
I think we already made that joke earlier, though, so we won't do that again.
All right, so here we go. We're installing these now. From there, I guess next we will get Cephadm going. Get it installed.
That was easy.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing about Podman, too. If anyone's used Docker before, then you got to go start the service. Podman's serverless.
Yeah, no
it's
service.
Just there.
You got it. So just
secure.
sanity check, Podman.
You need fake root, too.
There
Don't forget that.
Yeah, actually, we do need that for Cephadm to work properly. So let's just do that now. See, look, I already did it.
Yep.
I started doing Podman. All right, Pacman. Fake root. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to use a different package manager to install Cephadm, and it's going to compile Cephadm. So yay -s.
Because that's how everything works with Our
Oh,
test,
yes,
our test
actually-
to do everything a little harder.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So they don't like you doing it as root. I mean, I
No.
could override it, but I'm just going to exit out and go back
Just
to my
follow the
deck
rules,
user.
yeah.
Yeah, you got it. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to put in a root password as well. So let's go. There we go. So let's go back to our deck user and let's install
Yay.
Cephadm.
It's install, isn't it?
Oh.
Oh no.
So we've got two versions here, right? We've got Cephadm, we've got Cephadm Git. I've been using number 1.
Good.
So let's try that.
Okay, so we're getting 17. So
17.
we're rolling Quincy, are we?
Is that Quincy or is Quincy 18?
No, Quincy 16.
16.
15
no.
Octopus.
Octopus Fit.
16 is
Pacific.
Pacific.
Okay, so yeah, so we're
Quincy.
Quincy.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. There we go. If you notice there, it did use fake root there right above. There, right.
Oh, so it
Yep,
needs it to
actually
build
compile and build. Yeah, you got it. Okay, so
Yeah, because that's how everything works with the AUR. Yeah. Arch
AUR,
user
yeah.
repository. Yeah.
so let's sanity check Cephadm. Okay, that looks like it's working. All right, so
So we Ceph ready, baby?
not quite. We got a few more things we want to do. Let's put a static IP on this.
Okay, cool.
Let's also change the host name, right? Because if all 3 of these are named host Steam Deck, it could get a little confusing.
Okay,
So
sounds good.
let's do that first. Let's call it Steam Deck Mitch.
Steam Deck.
And oh, cool! It came up as a little thing this time. There we go. All right, so that's done. And one of our favorite tools that we use daily with our Ubuntu installs and our Rocky installs, NM2E or NMTUI.
Network Manager Text User Interface.
All right, so we have our ProtoCase Wi-Fi that we're on. We're going to switch over to a manual, and we're going to start adding our IP. Do you happen to know the IP that I designated for Mitch?
You?
Yeah.
3323.
3323/16.
Why, baby?
0.1 for our gateway, and let's just use good old Cloudflare for our DNS.
Okay, sounds good.
I think that's Cloudflare, at least. It might not be, but someone will tell me I'm wrong, I'm sure.
No, it's Cloudflare.
Is it? Yeah.
888 is Google.
It's
but
Google, yeah. All right.
That's played now, buddy.
So played.
All right, well, here, let me see if I can ping you.
Yes. It might take a couple seconds, but let's do that. 'Cause last time it didn't work.
No, we're
that.
pinging right away.
All right, let's see if you can SSH into me as well.
Ooh, that is some nice.
Come on over here, Chris, and take a look at this because we're actually not capturing both screens. So this is actually Brett's desktop, the second screen here. So he's going to try to SSH into my Steam Deck here from his machine. And remember, it might take a few for us to. Ah, there we go. Look at that. Whoop. There, look at that. Steam Deck Mitch. Okay. I think that looks good to me.
All right, well, we can get it. We're on the right network, so we're good.
All right.
So do we have to do the other two?
No, so through the magic of video editing, I'll. They're both done.
All right, well, Chris is going to have to figure out how to work with that.
Just make some big star wipes and then be like, it's done. All right, so next steps.
I hope you haven't used time pinging yourself.
Let's build a Ceph cluster. Let's build a one-node Ceph
Oh, we're doing
cluster to
it?
start.
All right, let's do it.
Let's see what happens anyway. It might not work, but we'll see what happens.
Crap, so you're doing it on the deck
So
there.
we're on my machine here, actually. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add something to my Etsy host file. I'm going to add these host names in here just to make it nice and simple. Oh, thank you.
Sudo.
You can tell how often we don't run as root users in here. Where I forget sudo. Okay, well, maybe I don't run as anything but a root user in here.
Mitch likes to play fast and loose.
Fast and loose, baby. All right.
We love users.
All right, let's do this again. So, 192.168.33.21 is...
That is Arch. No.
Zach? It's right there. Yep,
Yeah,
it's 21.
Arch.
Archie.
Archie's Arch deck.
192.168.32.22.
Also, shout out to Archie and Zach for
Yes.
donating their wonderful, nice piece of equipment for our fun here.
Yep. Not that they had much of a...
They didn't have much of a choice, yeah.
No, they obviously weren't really playing games in the middle of the day, but it was a fun little intro. Okay, so this last one. There we go. Okay, so we should.
This
be
is
good
their
now.
punishment.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ping Steam Deck Archie. Yeah. Beautiful.
Zatch.
Okay. So let's bootstrap a Ceph cluster.
Passerless SSH.
Ah, good call. You're always keeping me on top of my game here.
Oh, that's why we're tandem cluster building, man. It's a routine.
All right, so let's SSH copy ID into Steam Deck Archie. Yes. Oop.
Buddy.
She's a little slow.
She's a little slow.
We should have spun up our own little private Wi-Fi. It might have went a little
Nah,
faster.
no, it's way more fun this way.
Yep. All right, so let's do
I
the
want
same
this
thing.
to go wrong.
I just want to see how fast we can get a write going on 3 SD cards. Maybe we'll do rep 1 to make it go a little faster.
See? Fast and loose,
Fast and
buddy.
loose.
Root user, no replicas.
Yep. I'll do 2 rep.
See, when he's having fun, Mitch goes wild. When he's architecting clusters, he's
Oh yeah. I'm much more conservative.
yes.
Okay.
We have fun.
We do have fun, as I'm sure everyone can tell by this point.
We're having fun. Okay,
All right.
let's do it, man.
So
Let's do it.
Ceph
Bootstrap
ADM,
it.
bootstrap.
Yeah, so traditionally here, like, we will use Ceph Ansible to install these things. And Ceph Ansible is a great tool to admin and run your cluster.
Yep.
But Cephadm is also a really cool, relatively new tool that came out of the Ceph team.
Mm-hmm.
And it's their own, I guess it's just a container, what's the word? Like
Orchestration
Orchestration
tool?
tool. Thank you.
Rob.
See,
we help each other out.
Hey, look, we say the same words. Yeah. But yeah, for this case here, it's just gonna pull the containers down.
Yep.
Get
Yeah,
started.
and like, I mean, as we say, we love bare metal Ceph for sure for actual production workloads and things like that. But there's no denying the simplicity of Ceph ADM if you want to just spin up a Ceph cluster really quickly. And so let's do it.
It comes down to layers of complexity.
Yeah. So here's the moment of truth. Are you ready to see if it's going to do it for us?
All right.
All right, let's try.
I haven't
See if we
seen
get a
this.
failure right off top.
Okay, cool. When we're done here, we're just literally going to have one node running one monitor service, right?
You got it. Yep.
Okay, we're
We
gonna.
probably won't even have. Well, actually, I know we won't even have an OSD.
No, because we have to do that after.
Oh my God! It's creating the monitor. It's starting the monitor. It's creating a Ceph conf. Let's go. Oh, is firewall on this bad boy? I don't remember. I'll check.
Doesn't matter. It should.
Oh, yeah.
Cephadm handles that, doesn't it?
Oh,
Oh no,
possibly.
Ceph Ansible does.
Manager not available.
Yeah, it does this
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Look at that.
Now it is.
It's feeling like we're gonna get a successful one.
Oh, don't speak too soon, man.
Everyone always says that I jinx stuff when I say stuff too quick, but that's just me.
You're confident.
I'm a optimist. At
Oh
heart.
yeah, of course that's not going to be there. Let's go Podman PS. So on the other screen here.
Yeah, so you're gonna do cephfs shell or Ceph shell, sorry.
Yeah, look at that. We got a couple.
Woo, we got some containers.
Yeah, we got a mom, we got a manager, and then we've got the.
Oh, it's deploying Alert Manager, Node Explorer, Prometheus. God
Oh yeah,
darn.
you Bootstrap by
Bootstrap
default
is-
gives you everything, man.
That's great, man.
There's a bunch of flags we could have just done the.
Sure, I don't mind. We got the
Okay,
got the
so let me
compute grunt here.
let me try something real quick then. Let me go exec.
Are you gonna go into it?
Yeah, buddy.
Why not just use shell?
What?
Like cephadm shell will get you in, and then you can just run any Ceph command you need.
No, I can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, fine. I wanted to go the hard way.
Okay. So cephadm shell.
Well, there we go.
Okay, so now do a
Buddy,
cephfs.
that's too easy.
Ceph
That's too easy.
Look at that.
Cool,
We got a
brother.
cluster.
Cool, bro.
one node
I wouldn't
cluster.
call it a cluster yet. We're
But
at the beginning of a
we got
cluster.
the beginning of a cluster. So we got 2 routes we can kind of go from here, right? We can add an OSD in first on this node, or we can add in the rest of the nodes and then start playing.
Oh,
OSD.
no,
What do
definitely.
you
Let's
think?
get an OSD for sure.
Get an OSD first? Okay.
Well, because then we'll
Yeah.
give that as like a
It's like a
temporary
check mark.
check. Because
Yep.
if the latency of everything's too gross and it kind of crashes and burns,
Sure.
at least we have a one node Ceph cluster.
Exactly. Fair enough.
And then we'll incrementally get, and we'll give ourselves like 60% or something.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Okay.
And if we get all the way to 100, we can buy ourselves lunch or something. I don't know.
So
All
I
right,
think
so we're
it's-
here. keep rocking, I guess.
Yeah, so I think the next command would be like a Ceph orc device ls to see if it even sees that SD card as a possible OSD. All
continue.
right. So yeah, a little update there. We were doing a little hacking around to see why it wasn't picking up our SD card as a disk. We didn't have a GPT partition table on it, so it wasn't seeing it. As soon as I added that in, it's now
Refreshed.
showing up.
Yeah.
So now let's add it in as an OSD before we go any further.
Can
we talk about how easy it is to call the Steam Deck something a little embarrassing when you're trying to get? Yeah, we've done it a few times.
Dance around that one.
Oh God, what's going on now? Oh, did it work? Or
no, now it doesn't like the GPT has.
Oh, you're lying. You got to be kidding me.
I'm certain it was my refresh. I'm blaming the containers.
No, just joking.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we're done.
Yeah. So all right, let's wipe it fast.
I'm wiping it
Let's
again.
wipe it again.
See, I told you we're winging it.
Yeah. Look at that. All right, let's try again.
Yeah. And the real rule of anything in this world is just read your errors. Try your best. It'll tell you what you did wrong and fix it. And then you argue about which one actually fixed it. You're not supposed to change more than one thing at once when you troubleshoot.
Nope.
But who actually follows the rules? All right, well, it's hanging, so
Doing something.
It's doing its thinking, right? Here, pop a top up or something over there.
I'm just gonna try something.
Boom. Created OSD 0. I think we're in.
Whoo, we got one OSD, one in. It's not up yet,
though. But that's somewhat normal.
Yep. We're gonna have our OBS keep recording.
Yeah.
We're gonna walk down with these Steam Decks and see how it goes. All right. So we just took a little lunch break. We were too hungry to keep going. We're starting to get cranky. But
we're gonna fight each other over that partition thing.
Yes. So I guess just to recap, we now have a one node Ceph cluster up right here with our one OSD, and we'll show that off here. And so this is the really cool part now, is trying to get these other two nodes into the cluster and up and actually working with relative performance, or even just have the monitors communicate with the amount of latency.
Man, I'll be happy if the thing stays stable.
Yeah, exactly. I want to make sure that the latency is not going to kill us here.
Yeah.
All right, so we got OSD count 1, so there we go. So
okay, so I add this. Do I do
yeah, you got to
this?
go back into that.
I do it
shell.
in Orchid. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right, so what we're going to do here is...
my instinct is to always do that.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so we got to add these in as host. If we're lucky,
we just rerun that old...
we can just do this again. If we're lucky, it just works.
Yep.
If it doesn't work well, then we'll scratch our heads and try again.
Yep.
New host. So we're going to do the
Steam Deck
same
RG.
thing again. We're going to go Steam Deck Archie.
Yep.
And we're going to give him his IP. 123, nope.
Oh, 33 to 21.
Yeah.
And label if we want to truck a label.
Why not? Admin.
Moment of truth.
If you tell me permission denied, I'm leaving.
This is hanging a little longer than it did last time.
No, it's both the same.
Oh.
Yeah, we're in.
We're in. All right.
I'm not fucking leaving. Sorry, I'm not allowed to swear, but it was too good not to. It's too good not to.
All right, Zach.
No one's sticking around this long in the video anyway.
They're going to just fast forward till the end.
Yeah. I'm not freaking leaving. Yeah, that's probably what I should have done. You know what I'm talking about? The Wolf of Wall Street?
Oh, yeah.
When he's there and he's like,
hits his head off.
I'm not freaking leaving. I'm not leaving. Woo.
Okay.
All right, Zach.
So we got hosts added. I think we're getting closer. Now we can start deploying some new containers inside these other two hosts.
That is like, I love containers and all that, but there's just something about when we're about to go tell Ceph to do it, then we just kind of sit here and hope it works.
Yeah.
I just
You don't even see.
The black box of containers. Give me the heebie-jeebies. All right,
So
so
we got some
Ceph Orch host lists.
there we go.
So far, so good. Now, of course,
We
still only have one host
Yep.
because we didn't add them in yet.
Yeah, we didn't add them as like a
interesting.
monitor.
Failed to place one daemon.
What
I
is
wonder
it?
what that means. We're not gonna let a
I
couple.
see what
We're
you're
not gonna
saying.
let a couple health errors stop us.
I see what you're saying. Failed to add it. Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, we don't have catatonic on these guys.
You'd think we'd learn.
I am gonna.
No, I can do
steal.
it. I can do it from here.
Oh, true. You can SSH in. Yeah. Makes it a little easier.
Oh, geez, I didn't even have to. I'm gonna go back in the shell. We're
flying by the seat of our
Pants. But we're on the same page.
Yep.
All right.
SSH into Steam Deck Archie and install Catatonic.
Steam Deck Archie.
Podman. Pacman-S.
Cata.
Tonit. T-O-N-I-T. Nope. Dash Y even.
Yeah, I guess I could have.
Oh well.
We'll try it again.
Yep.
Oh, that's learning.
That's so weird.
I wonder if it's probably like an update thing.
Maybe. So Zach.
Again, there's probably Pacman. There's probably Arch users being here like, you dummies. I'm not using Pacman right. Follows.
There we go.
It'll work that time. See?
Okay.
So I guess I am using it right.
All
right, let's try this again. I want
You're
clear
never gonna
so
get
bad.
clear ever again. So this looks good, man.
We got
close
some
here.
clock skew.
So we have 3 monitors. We have a 3-node Ceph cluster right now, effectively. We've got 3 monitors. We knew we were going to get some clock skew. That's kind of par for the course because we have a lot of latency in here between these nodes. But we can fix that. We can hide it.
Yeah, see, check this out. It's trying to go to 5 mons, but
Yep,
of course
but
we only have 3.
Yeah, of course. Yep.
Only 2 managers, so we're good on
good.
that. Crash
And-
Damon's running on all 3.
And now we need to add some new OSDs.
Man, we can even like monitor this thing.
All right.
Okay, so Ceph, Device LS.
Insufficient space.
Oh, that's it,
Yeah, that's the
it's
one that
just
we're on.
rejecting the one we know
Yeah.
already. So
It's funny that. Oh yeah, do your refresh. True.
so maybe we do have to
Have
make
to
the
put a
partition
partition
again.
and then have it fail and then have to wipe it.
Maybe.
Nah, let's try it. It worked on the last one, so let's SSH into.
So it just refreshed
1 second
a second ago.
Okay.
So let me look one more time.
Yep.
No, we're just only having one.
Yep.
Okay, so what do I do? I'll
Steam
SSH
Deck
over
Archie,
Steam Deck
and then
Archie. LS block.
Yep. Oh, there's even a partition on it now, so let's wipe the device first. There we go.
It's gonna. Yeah, we might be kind of doing that the wrong way, but I
think
don't.
so.
I don't care.
Yeah. I don't
Seems like you do, Brett.
All right, same thing. Yep.
Oh, hold on, I'm gonna do this. WIPFS, and we're gonna.
Awesome.
All right. Just had to check the phone real quick. Don't mind me.
All right, let's go back into our shell.
We are working right now, so I just want to make sure the place is still running. Okay, we're good, but that's fine.
Device LS. Refresh again, I guess.
If this doesn't work, I don't care. We're just forcing it.
Oh, yeah,
because
we're
we do know
forcing
we did it wrong
Yep,
before.
Exactly.
Um,
So let's just do the whole command.
I think it's gonna be here.
I think so. Maybe not.
No, not here, because it wasn't device. It was host.
Ceph or daemon add. Yep, there it is. And then we're gonna do
We're just
Steam
gonna
Deck
change the
Archie.
host name.
You got it.
All right, so the old brute force method. All right.
Same problem, the partition, I bet you. GPT.
Okay, so
So maybe the
okay,
GPT 's
so
not-
all I'm learning here is the device list is a little latent.
Yeah, that's very possible. Alright, so let's wipe that partition then.
So that little partition thing, that was a
that-
false
that-
positive.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, one of these
cut
ones.
that.
Yeah, cut that part.
Alright, so
cut that,
SSH, Steam
cut
Deck
that.
Archie, wipe it fast.
I know, Mitch.
I know you know.
Just kidding. Just kidding. We WIPFS,
Yep,
dev mm
beautiful. Do the same thing for Mr. Zachariah.
Sakurai. Ooh, hello, Mitch.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, it's because. Yeah, that's weird.
I probably did it with his IP. We also.
I don't really care. Alright, let's try again.
I mean,
We're close.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, this is okay.
There
I
we
did
go.
it.
Now let's do it.
Let's see what we got.
Got
Okay, two in,
OSDs.
not one up, but
Yeah,
it's
it'll
going to
come
take
out.
a second.
Yeah. We can add Zach.
We'll do Zach. Yeah. Oh, this is pretty cool. I didn't think this was going to work.
I know. We got a 3-node Steam Deck Ceph cluster. I can't wait to see how fast it's going to
The hardest part was just we didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah, if we had to do a little more prep work with Cephadm, it would have been a 5-minute video.
That was the rules we set here. It's like we're not pre. The
Yeah.
only thing we preloaded was Podman on those things to save some
Exactly.
time.
There we go. Take a look now.
Okay, 2 are up. The next one's coming in.
Yep. All we got left is a clock skew warning. So let's increase the
Yeah, let's
clock.
see how it's doing. Oh, it's getting so close. Yeah, we can just increase that a little
Let's do
bit.
it to like 10 seconds.
Yeah, set 10 seconds.
Sorry, 10 milliseconds. My bad.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say we're that close. We're like a 4,000th of a second off. And
Ceph
set
config,
mon.
set mon underscore clock underscore drift allowed, and then 0.10, right? Yeah.
See, we don't know this setting because we don't change the setting because it's not safe to do this in practice.
There we go. We got a health OK cluster.
3 nodes.
3 nodes,
And a
3
pool.
OSDs.
What pool?
Oh, it's probably the
Device
health.
health metrics.
Yeah.
No,
Or
dot manager. You know what? We're in Quincy. They probably moved where that gets stored.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, a little blip there while we were we just got our cluster to health OK. 2 of the nodes went into sleep mode here, so we're just dealing with the heartbeats.
I think we
taking
just
a
leave
longer.
it.
Yeah, we can leave it. I
Just
mean,
leave it, man.
we're up. Everything's working. It just caused a little bit of.
I guess
Slow
what
down.
do you want to do? Ceph deploy?
So, well, I think the first thing we
Ceph
can do is
deploy,
let's
cephfs?
make a pool, an RBD pool, and let's mount it on your machine and see if that's
I
fine.
think the magic here, though, brother, is we get to get Cephadm to do that for us.
I know, but you can literally create a pool in
Okay,
one command.
fine.
That OSD pool create. Let's do 8 PGs maybe. Yeah, 8.
I'm just gonna run this because I want the syntax. I shouldn't have done
Yeah,
that.
it's 32. No big deal. It's the default.
I know, but I wanted to pick replicated and all that. It's
Uh,
not what I wanted.
Alright, so we got our test pool.
So what did he get built? Yeah, rep
Gave it
rep
a rep
3.
3 and
We've got one
it must
person.
have put
Auto scaling's on.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't really care.
So
I'll leave it.
let's create an RBD.
On that one?
Let's just create it, and then we'll try to mount it on your machine. So RBD
Well, here
create.
I'm just gonna make another pool called RBD.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. You're right. It doesn't matter.
RBD create. Oh yeah, okay.
You got to tell it which one, or it's gonna
Yeah,
try
I
to
think.
do.
Yeah, I don't know if you can do it before create, but you should. You might be able to.
You can do flag.
We'll try it. Okay, and then test, and then dash size. Let's give it 5 gigs or 10 gigs.
Oh yeah, true. How much do we have available to us? 1.4 terabytes.
1.4 tera.
Raw.
Cool.
We're rep 3.
Yep.
So we have
Yeah, just give it 100
half
gigs. Even.
half a terabyte. Yeah. 128 gigs.
There you go.
Okay, thanks.
Yep. See how long
Okay,
she
thanks.
takes.
Instantly. See.
Dash P, yeah, of course. There we go. All right, let's try to mount it.
right, we're
We've
gonna
actually
do it
got
on
to
my
SCP
machine?
the Ceph conf and the keyring over.
Okay, so.
Oh, and also you should start your OBS as well, just so we can show everybody.
All right, no one message me. Steam Deck Mitch. All right, here.
Okay. I'm gonna bring up watch Ceph-S and see how much I/O we can push through this thing.
Yeah, and make sure they don't go to
Yep,
sleep.
I will make sure. All right, so
Okay,
watch
so
and
let's see.
Ceph-S. Go, baby.
Ceph.
Oh, look at that. We've got rid of our heartbeats errors on the OSDs.
You want to enable an
Yes,
application on that for
I can
me?
do that. There we go. Ceph.
What do I need? I need a Ceph conf and I need a keyring.
Yes, exactly. So Ceph OSD pool application. Enable?
Sure.
Yes, enable.
That sounds about right.
And then the pool name is, what was it again? Test pool?
Yeah.
Okay. And we'll go RBD. There we go. So now if we watch N1.
So one little.
Look at that, we're health okay.
Woo!
No more clock skew, baby.
Except they just went to sleep
No,
again.
they did. No, they didn't. Takes a lot longer. The screen does dim after 2 minutes. We're gonna put these in production later. I'm gonna have to definitely change that, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got.
Where did I write that to? Yeah.
What are you sudoing? I don't understand.
Okay. One. We'll see what happens. But
Yep.
I've got, I believe.
Oh, an older
Pacific?
version of. Yep, that should be fine, right?
It's in two versions.
Yep.
Yeah, I got Pacific.
Okay.
And I got Ceph Common. I don't have librd.
Yep.
Alright, screw it. Let's do it.
RBD map.
I am going to sudo-su myself as root.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go RBD.
Map.
Actually, I should be able to...
Yeah.
there
you
we go. Okay,
Nice.
so we're connected to the
Are
cluster.
you recording, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah, thank God. Okay. RBD map -p test pool. You did that just to spite me, didn't you?
Yep.
No.
I don't remember what I called it.
Me neither. I'll check for you.
Test 01?
RBD -p test pool. Test 01.
All right.
Oh, baby.
I mean, it's working pretty
Let's
good,
go.
man.
It is
There
working
it
good,
is.
and its health okay.
What are we putting on it? XFS?
Yeah, let's put an XFS.
Or do you want me to
file
just write to the disk directly? No, let's mount her.
Yeah, let's put a file system on it. Let's put
Yeah,
some
why
files.
not?
And we'll run a file test even just as a test.
File.
All right, so we should see some I/O as that happens, and we are.
Yep, not bad.
Yep.
Okay, that's done.
That was fast. All right, so
make
mount.
dir.
Yeah, make dir. Ceph on Steam.
I'll go mount temp.
Sure.
Mount dev RBD 0 into. This is actually working way better than I thought it was going to.
Right?
Here we go. Here's
Oh, look,
mount though.
Look, boom.
Yeah,
I saw
little
that.
bit of delay, but
Big
nothing
read. There was a
crazy.
big read there.
Big read. Couple kilobytes. Whoa.
All right, let's just do a quick DD. Let's DD if dev 0, and let's just do like 100. Or you want to put a file on it? That can work too. Like just like a couple meg file, just to start small and then work our way up. I guess you got to be careful, right? I want everyone to see all your
All my
secret
secrets.
videos.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a 16 meg one right at the very top, almost the first video.
What is this?
16 megs. Yep.
Nice.
Or yeah, whatever you think.
Yeah, I don't
So
even
this
know
is
what
the
this
temp
was
right
gonna
here.
be like.
All right, here we go. Let's watch.
I didn't like that. It didn't like that again.
Oh, you want to do it through the shell? Just CP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, desktops are full of losers.
CP home. There we go.
Videos. Just give me the first one.
Yep.
See, 20, 22.
We don't have to finish the upload, really. We just want
What's
to see how
today's
fast. we
date?
can do it.
11, 04, 14, 12. We'll do this one.
There we go. All right, moment of truth. Oh, you got to CP it to. Oh, okay, I see what you did. Yep.
Instant, buddy.
Yep. Instantly.
Instant, buddy.
Must have been a very small file.
108 megs.
You're kidding, right?
She must be cached. It's got to be client-side cache.
Oh,
Yeah, see, look, it's
meg
just starting
right.
its right now. If I tried to unmount that thing right now, it'd probably flush it all out.
Yep. Okay, we got 2 megs a second. 2.7.
Cool.
Eh? It's something.
So we should see about 3.
Oh, you know what? We only have 1 PG in this. Oh, yeah. There's only 3 OSDs. Yeah. That makes sense.
We're all right,
Yeah.
man. We're going with
Objects
2
are going
megs.
up.
Like we're out. We're going through this 100 gig into the
Wi-Fi.
main, into the router, and then
Yep.
whatever the Wi-Fi is.
Yep.
So, like, dude, we're not even getting any timeouts. This
No
this
timeouts.
works.
It works. Yeah. It's pretty wild. I bet you if we drop this down to 1 rep, we'd see the performance shoot up considerably.
I don't think so. I think that's probably their bandwidth.
You think? We get like when we download from the internet from the Wi-Fi, I can get like 40 megs a second.
Okay. Sold.
Let's temporary try it.
Yes, I really mean it.
Yes, I really
You forgot a dash between I and really.
I know I did.
Okay.
I tried that.
Oh, okay,
I just wanted
cool.
to see if you were paying attention.
Sick. Well, I was.
Okay, now let's try to run
Okay.
a.
It's gonna be mad at us now. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One pool has no replica configured. You people are crazy.
Okay, let's see how the write goes now.
Okay, so we're going to do a sequential write.
Yep.
1 megabyte block size.
Yep.
10 gig file.
Whoa, wait.
That's aggressive.
Okay, we're good. We're back.
IO depth
We're
16.
Flying by the seat of our pants.
Jack that up.
Yes.
There we go. We're writing. We're going.
Okay, let's take a look at our other shell here. And
Nothing so far as this. 6.
Oh, 7 meg,
8.
8 megabytes a second, 10 megabytes a second. Go.
14.
14.
13. Okay, I think we hit our ceiling. 17. Oh, never mind.
17.
What'd you say? You were downloading about 40 on that thing?
Yeah, from the internet, we're getting about 40 megs a second.
We're not doing any replicas, right? Just
Yeah,
one?
so this
Okay.
is just writing one copy, picking each different OSD.
So it works.
That's
but
pretty
it
darn
doesn't
good,
work.
though, man. Like, for on a very congested Wi-Fi that is like, what, 4 buildings?
And,
So here's the next thing.
And SDO, like using clustering software that's built to be used on like high-speed networks.
Yeah,
with low
exactly.
latency, clear VLAN, blah blah blah.
All right, so you keep that going. I'm gonna start playing a game.
Okay. While you do that too, I'm just gonna recap here. Like we're running the Steam Deck's a powerful machine, man.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
We're gonna find out there. Also, shouts out to Ceph and Cephadm for like being able to run on this stable as anything. Oh, we really didn't have to do much except tell the clock queue to chill out.
All right, here we go. Okay, No Man's Sky is now booting, and we're now gonna also boot Stardew Valley.
Yeah, clocks user up. Test finished.
Go.
I'm just gonna run it again.
Hello Games. Okay, you're rerunning the benchmark?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm rewriting the same file again, but who cares?
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, come take a look at this, Chris. This is so friggin' cool. All right, so here's 2 games. We got No Man's Sky running here. Let me start it up. Let's boot into a save game. We got Stardew Valley. Let's load into his game. Here we go.
You're not running anything on Mitchy, right?
What? All right, how's our writes? Oh, look at this. We're doing 18 megasecond write right now.
Megaseconds.
18 megabytes per second. What are you doing?
I want to see top while we're doing this stuff.
Okay.
Is that Archie's
That's
there?
Archie's right there, yep.
Perfect.
Here we go. Look, No Man's Sky, 2 CPU cores pretty much full.
I don't see Ceph anywhere on this list, buddy. Okay, well that finished again.
Okay, let's write again.
I'm gonna jack the runtime up.
All right, yeah, jack the runtime up. Also, I'm going to throw the 3rd game on now. So we got 2 games running, and let's bring it up to 3.
Wow, this thing actually works. Nice.
Check this out.
we gotta get in touch with buddy
All right,
who got
here we go. What?
the buddy who got the Kubernetes cluster running on this thing.
Yes.
We'll bring our Steam Deck Ceph cluster. You bring your Kubernetes Ceph or Steam Deck, and
We'll have a party.
we'll have a party.
All right, so
we'll have a high latency party.
We got Half-Life 2 loading up right now. As you can see here, take a look. No tricks here.
No
In-game.
tricks.
Look at that. All right.
This ain't the first iPhone, man.
And we're
Steve
right.
Jobs ain't switching stuff out here.
We now have a fully playable Steam Deck Ceph cluster that's writing at
the
between
writes
6
dropped off
Yeah, the
big
writes,
time.
writes dropped off a little bit for sure. All right, so let's make sure. This one has to update a little bit. That's actually probably why. There. Okay, so now we're gonna play
Half-Life.
Half-Life
Yeah,
2.
this is now we're here for the true Valve
exactly
experience.
Yep. Okay, here we go.
This is a success, man. This worked.
This is crazy.
This friggin' worked.
This
man.
is crazy.
No way. Let's see what the.
All right, here we go. It won't be a success till we get all 3 games going, and we get a nice big write going as well. So like we're still running at 15, 18 megabytes a second right now. This is wild. I wonder, should I?
Do you want to disconnect from
That's
this?
what I was just thinking, just to get Half-Life running on this.
Cool. Well, I can.
You can stay SSH
yeah.
on yours, and then.
And we'll watch performance.
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
All right, shut her down, bud.
So I'll shut all this down here. Here we go. Pick one up. Here you go.
There, give me No Man's
There,
Sky.
we got some No Man's Sky. I got some.
Sorry,
Half-Life.
Arch, I'm torpedoing your build here.
I just died.
Buddy.
We're gonna restart. There we go. All right, so I'm running from. Ooh. This is crazy. All right, so we're at 15 megs a second right now. Oh god, I'm getting shot
that's
at.
about to
I'm
finish.
getting shot at. Pistol shot.
Here's even better, man. You want to take a hike down the hall and show the guys?
Yeah,
see if
let's-
it still works?
Okay, so Chris, we're gonna take a walk.
I'm putting this here.
Yeah. we'll
I'll
make
keep
sure-
I'll
see if
keep
it's still
recording
working.
here and make
Okay.
sure that's working.
All right, so we're gonna have our OBS record. Are you still recording here? All right. So we're gonna have our OBS keep recording.
Yeah.
We're gonna walk down with these Steam Decks and see how it goes. You gonna grab one?
Oh, you want me to go too?
Why
Yeah,
not?
sure.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, follow us out, Chris.
Okay, I'm going this way. We got a 3-node cluster rolling here. Writing to it right now in Brett's office, and we're all gaming. And it's writing at about 20 megs a second. Oh no, I'm almost dead too. So I'm gonna do a little lap, and then we'll come back and we'll see if the cluster's still writing. Oh no, I just died. Alright, we'll take the short lap around. I gotta say, this part, I didn't expect to have this much fun with this part, but this is pretty darn fun. It made the whole day worth it. Alright, so now, moment of truth. Go on in here. Look at that, 11 megs a second write. 16, where are we at? Look at that. This is amazing. I think
Give
that.
Archie a Steam Deck back, so he's playing it.
Okay,
down
Archie's
there.
playing down there. Well, we're still right at 17 megs a second.
All right, this worked.
This is a success.
Fuck yeah. man.
Awesome. Great work.
All right, so with that, the final transfer's finishing. Everything's still stable.
Yep.
This massive success.
Huge success.
Yeah, we did it. We did it. Valve did it. Ceph did it.
Yep.
Our network did it.
Yeah.
Everyone came through today.
Yep.
Now, on a more serious note, is this practical? What's the point of any of this? No.
Fun.
No point. No practical knowledge into it. But the point is, like, this is kind of the beauty of open source software and storage and big beefy tools like this. And when everyone kind of, like, the ecosystem supports everyone, you can just make things happen. And really, that's what we do here at 45 Drive. So we like to make things happen, and we like to have a little bit of fun while we do it too. So if you do want to do something crazy and build a portable Ceph cluster on a couple Steam Decks, we can help you out. But more seriously, if you want to take that and scale that all the way up to a petabyte or any size in between, and you want to have a good time doing it, and you want it to work, and you want to work with a good group of people that'll support you all your way through, come see 45 Drives. We'll show you what we can do.
Absolutely. And like you said, like, obviously this isn't practical, but this is the kind of stuff that we do in a different scale every single day. We solve problems. We see the pieces and we bring them together, and maybe they don't work amazing out of the box, but that's where we bridge these gaps. And we make a Steam Deck be able to run a Ceph cluster, or in other terms, we make different applications.
Or
run
you
on
buy a
Ceph.
bunch of our stornators and do it. Or maybe
Yeah,
you've got
exactly.
some older gear you want to recycle.
Yep.
And stuff like that.
Yep,
we
that
got
too.
we got new gear coming out every few years. This thing runs on
Yeah.
these things,
Yeah,
on Wi-Fi.
exactly.
So anyway, Ceph,
Yep.
45 Drives, come see us.
Fun.
Keywords. Bye.
Thanks.